Hey, welcome back to the Facebook Launchpad course. This is Taylor the Marketer, and I'm going to show you some really cool stuff with Facebook. And this is kind of the final video of the course, and I have some really cool information that I want to share with you that is probably going to change the way that you think about online marketing in general. Let's just get straight into it. So, to begin this kind of training, I used to always kind of talk about the basics, the fundamentals of what online marketing is. So let's talk about that. What is online marketing? And online marketing really comes down to three things. And the first one is your ability to attract buyers, right? We have to get people to our products. We have to attract people to our sales pages and things like that to actually have people buy our products. So we need to learn how to do that. And that's kind of what we went over in this course. But that's not the only thing that online marketing is. The second part of online marketing is actually selling them. And a lot of people miss out on this part because they think that they can just do a lot of attracting buyers and get really good at attracting people to their sales material, but they don't realize that selling them is like 33% of online marketing. So we're going to talk about how you can do that and how you can integrate that into what we talked about earlier in the course. And then three, you have to learn how to keep them coming back. No company that's making $1 million net a year or even gross a year makes money just from the front end. They're always having people come back into their funnels, back into their selling processes, and we're going to talk about how we can do that as well with a couple of different things. So, number one, how do we attract buyers? How do we do that? What's the actual technical steps to doing that? And the way that we do that is we build advertising funnels, right? That's kind of what we talked about in this course. We talked about all the basics of Facebook advertising because that's the easiest outlet to use as of right now. And now we're going to talk about advertising funnels. We talked about the retargeting and the different things that you can do with that. And that's how we're going to build this advertising funnel. I'm going to show you how to do that. But we also have to talk about 2 and 3 here. So how do we sell people on a systematic basis? How do we sell them? How do we do number 2 here? And that's by creating product sales funnels, right? If you don't know what a product sales funnel is, I'm going to explain what that is in the next slides that are coming up right now. So how do we do number 3? How do we keep them coming back? We create email marketing funnels and really pretty much any type of remarketing funnel in general. But I like to emphasize email marketing because when you have someone's email, it's kind of like you can take them off of any platform and integrate them into any other platform. So if we get an email to our email list, we can take that email list and bring it to YouTube, bring it to Google AdWords, bring it to Facebook ads, Instagram ads, which are pretty much the same thing. You can bring it, I think you could bring it to Snapchat ads even. So doing things like that, taking those leads off with email marketing is always going to keep them coming back, and that's a really big thing that you need to worry about with online marketing. And just for a quick note, if you don't know what a funnel is, it's basically just a sequence of steps you create in order to sell people on a product. It's supposed to say on a product, but for some reason it just says on an. Typos. But okay, so basically what we're going to be talking about today, and this is how to combine all of these funnels together, all of the different aspects of online marketing together to create what I call a mega funnel. And this is basically just, getting buyers to your product, selling them, and keeping them buying all on autopilot. And that, in some way, shape, or form, is basically just the current state of pretty much every successful online marketer's business, right? This mega funnel is just my way of explaining that. In some way, shape, or form, everyone making money online has a mega funnel set up for their business. And people who are more advanced have a huge, long mega funnel that lasts months and months. While I know you probably don't even have one set up, or you have some type of small operation like this set up, but the closer that you get to integrating this type of thinking into your marketing, the better. Your question is now probably, okay, so how do I set this up for my business? What on earth do I have to do to actually achieve this mega funnel? And how do I do it for my business? How do I actually create this thing for my business? You explained it to me, kind of understand what's going on. So let's get into that right now. So you have a product, right? Maybe a few products. Let's say that a product you advertise currently has a sales page and an email sequence, but when someone buys, you don't have anything set in place to keep them buying via multiple outlets. See what I'm saying? Not just email, but Facebook, all of these things. Say you don't have that set up, so when they land on a page, whether they buy or not, that they're followed around basically. Or say someone lands on a page and just does nothing and leaves. Do you have any way of setting up something to bring them back, whether you got their email or not? With the mega funnel, you'll basically be able to have each of these things covered. Each step in your sales process will be helped along by some sort of process that you previously set up. So the first process that we're going to be talking about is sales funnels. And I'm sure that you've heard the sexy phrase sales funnel before, right? And that's basically because everyone and their mom was using it to get you interested in some type of boring sales page or landing page creation, course or software, whatever that they were selling. But that's all that it really is. It's just sales page, landing page, product page, and every other kind of page creation out there. So when you string two pages together, you basically have a sales funnel, a product sales funnel. An example is a landing page. Say you have an offer of some sort that you're giving away for free for like an email or shipping address or something like that, and then you send them after they've opted in to a sales page. That equals a sales funnel. That's basically what a sales funnel is at its main core. So now that you kind of get the basic, psychology of what's going on here, let's kind of structure out a quick sales funnel for you. And I'll do something that I use in a lot of examples, and it's called the classic tripwire funnel. This is what you're going to set up for the pages of your product. Whatever product you're selling in the front end of your business, this is what you're going to do for it. You're going to have a landing page for some type of free offer to get people and get their emails and things like that. And then once they opt in, right, then you're going to send them to a thank you page offering some type of low ticket product. And this is literally, you can see this in pretty much every internet marketer. You can see this in pretty much every, fitness brand, every dating brand, pretty much every brand that's selling something online has this going on for them, where you opt in for some type of free offer and then they send you to a thank you page and they pitch you a low ticket product. And then at that point, after they buy the low ticket product, you can add some type of upsell page offering a higher ticket product. You can add a downsell page. Say they don't take you up on any of the offers, and you can offer them some type of other product that is in the same category that may be cheaper or really discounted or something like that. But adding these different pages after someone checks out is a really, really great way to boost the sales numbers, get as much money as possible from each of your customers, and increase the value of your leads. So sending people to a landing page for a free offer, then once they opt in, send them to a thank you page offering some type of low ticket product, right? And then when they buy that, you send them a higher ticket product because they bought something from you. They're obviously interested in you and your brand and the stuff that you're selling. So you can try and sell them something higher. And then if they don't take you up on that offer, you can downsell them with a different offer. And then you just add them to your other types of sales processes in your mega funnel. That's the basis of what a sales funnel does. This is selling people. That's basically what this is doing. Let's move on to process number 2, which is email funnels. So I know everyone has also heard of the phrase, the money is in the list before. And that's basically because everyone and their mom got together again and started trying to hype up people on boring old email copy and automation so they could sell you, so they could sell you autoresponders, so they could sell you, copywriting courses and things like that, which are all good, but that's basically all that email really is. It's just getting decent at copy and making the right automations. That's all you really have to do. Just like a sales funnel, when you put a sequence of emails together, you get an email funnel. And just like every other process in online marketing, it's pretty much set up the same way. Here's how I structure my email sequences together with my sales funnels so I can start building my mega funnel that we talked about earlier. So we've got our funnel. This is the funnel that we talked about in process number 1. We have that set up. Now we're going to add email to it. So when someone lands on the landing page for your free offer and they opt in, they're added to your email list. And right off the bat, you can start sending them value emails. And what I like to do is a system called VVP. Each email sequence that I set up basically gives people 2 pieces of value and then it pitches them on a product. And that's the basic structure that I follow for every single product that I sell, no matter how low ticket or how high ticket it is. You can add more values depending on how high the price of the product is, but it's basically just value 1 email, value 2 email, and then pitch email, which sends them to the low ticket product, right? Or whatever product that you're trying to sell them with your emails. But this is the structure I like to use, exactly, pretty much. So at that point, you just do the same exact process over and over again for each product. As you can see, there's another set of value 1, value 2, and then pitch emails for the high ticket product. And you do this for every single product that you have in your business. And it correlates based off of your sales funnels. So it's basically pushing people across your sales funnel, whether they landed or whether they bought the low ticket product or bought the high ticket product or not. Or even if they just opted in and bounced straight off of the thank you page. This is basically just following up with them, making sure that they're going through your sales process exactly how you want it to. And that's why it's so powerful. That's why it's so freaking powerful. Doing this for your business is exactly what everybody is doing that's making a lot of money online right now. So let's get into process number 3, and that's advertising funnels. Now, this right here is where we can basically stand out from the crowd. This is the number one thing people aren't doing right now, because sales funnels have been around for quite a while now, and people have been teaching on those for a couple years now. Email has been being taught since the early 2000s, so people know what they're doing with email. It's hard to stand out from the crowd when it comes to email, especially because people get so many emails per day. But when it comes to advertising funnels, when it comes to following people around the internet in an effective way, in a very targeted way, pushing people through your sales process, that's where you stand out from the crowd. That's where people start to notice who you are, because you're following them around everywhere. Not very many people understand how to use Facebook ads the way I'm about to show you. Also, if they do, they typically don't show it to you unless you're ready to pay them $1,000 plus for the information, because that's the cheapest course that I see out there teaching this information right now. Now, at this point, we've covered everything from the ground up with Facebook ads. Now it's time to put that retargeting and the other knowledge to work. We talked about the retargeting, all of the different ways of advertising, all of the different objectives. Now it's time to put that to work. Let's say that you send someone to a landing page in your sales funnel, right? They land there, but they don't opt in. What are we going to do at this point? We basically retarget them with a scarcity ad, sending them back to the landing page to opt in. We don't just let them leave. Say they opted in, but they don't buy the low ticket offer. We retarget them with a testimonial or discounted ad of some sort. Or they do buy the low ticket offer, but not the high ticket upsell. We retarget them for that. Based on the exact actions that they do, we retarget them for those specific actions. See the trend here? For every single step in the funnel, we retarget people based on where they had left off. I'm going to let that sink in for you for a second. For every single step of the sales funnel, we retarget people based on where they left off. That's the power of the advertising funnel. Now let me show you how this is actually put together. As you can see, exactly what we laid out in the last couple of slides, where we have our sales funnel, we have our email funnels down below in the green. Now we're going to add ads. We send people from some type of advertisement to our landing page at first. And then whether they actually opt in or not determines on what's going to happen at this point. If they don't opt in, right, the red arrow means that they didn't opt in or they didn't take the action that you wanted. We're basically going to send them an advertisement, getting them back to that landing page using scarcity or some type of selling tactic that's going to get them to that landing page. That right there is going to boost your conversions right off the top. So say that they do opt in at this point. See that, follow the green arrow to the low ticket product. But say that they get to the low ticket product and they don't buy it. They just opt in and then they bounce off of the low ticket product page. At that point, we retarget to them again with another advertisement using some type of sales tactic to get them to actually buy the low ticket product, get them back there. Now say that they buy the low ticket product, but then they leave again, right? They don't buy the high ticket product once they land on that page. They just leave again, and normally most people will just kind of leave it at that. But at this point, we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to retarget to them with another ad, getting them back to the high ticket product and selling them more. That's basically all we're doing. It's just one big long sales process. And if you want to know the specific ads that I typically use for these things, it's usually a scarcity ad for the landing page, and then I use a testimonial ad for the low ticket product, and then I use a discounted high ticket product ad. And then I can also upsell them after I sell them that high ticket product with even higher ticket products and keep bringing them up my value ladder. But that right there, this right here, screenshot this because this is the key to you making money online. This right here is exactly what every single quote-unquote guru for online marketing is doing right now, and you just learned it here for free. Now, as you can see, if you have this set up for your business, it would be a very, very beneficial thing because having so many ways a prospect can come back to your offers only increases the amount of times they might see it. And the more people see your products from different angles, the better you're going to convert on those products, period. Honestly, the more layers that you add to your marketing, the better. If you could literally be in front of your prospect everywhere they go in the entire world, that would be ideal. Obviously, that's impossible. But at the very least, you can make sure that you have your Facebook advertising funnels and your email funnels and your sales funnels working together the way that I showed you just now. In other words, get really, really good at making mega funnels, right? Now, I know this is a short training and you probably have a lot of questions and concerns about the things that I covered in this video. And you really should have questions because we learned a lot, and if it were that easy, everyone would be doing it right now, wouldn't they? So because of this, I decided it'd be best if I put an extensive training together to teach you how you can become an expert at actually creating this mega funnel thing. Just imagine not having to worry about if you're doing this thing right, just like it took me 3 or 4 years to figure out how to do this thing right. Just imagine not losing sleep over it and actually being excited about getting results instead of just headaches this time around, like pretty much every other course will give you because they don't go through each and every step. What if twice a week I actually sat down with you and walked you through any issues that you have with creating these funnels for your business? Plenty of people have done this, and they've actually changed their businesses for the better because of it, with me sitting down and talking through their issues. Now, I put a package together to make it possible for me to actually coach more frequently, and this makes it possible for people to actually achieve high levels of results without actually having to spend their entire college fund on the coaching. Just like one of the students that landed a $1,500 client and a partnership from another client's gym just by using my strategies the first time that he walked into those businesses. And we're going to hear from him later on in this video. But this package not only includes me doing roundtable Q&As and coachings, but it also has a bunch of extra bonuses that I wanted to throw in just because you sat through this entire course. And I really, really appreciate that. So what's in this package exactly? Well, in this package, I put a bi-weekly roundtable Q&A coaching live webinars. I didn't put the word live in there, but they are live webinars where 2 times a month I'm going to sit down and give you very, 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 very consistent support on building mega funnels, building out the funnels, and all of the processes that it takes to actually make money online. You can basically ask any question and get an answer from me and from my team. Plus, you're going to learn from others' issues also because they're also going to be asking questions live as well. So you also have lifetime access to replays of our sessions. Normally, this would be $697. That's what I charge for my coaching. This is Keith Van Ness giving me a testimonial from Messenger. He sent me a message saying, I honestly think having this knowledge is the missing piece to taking my business to the next level. I seriously just gave him some of the resources that I have, and he sent me this as a thank you. So what else is in this package? I basically am going to be giving you unlimited Marketers Guild live training replays. And if you're inside my group, Marketers Guild Nobles, you know that I put up trainings and then I take them down and archive them. This is what I've been doing with them. I've been putting them inside this library because it takes a lot of money to host all these videos. And I'm going to give you 24/7, 365-day access to all of the normally limited replay trainings. You're going to unlock access to all of the past live trainings as well. And it's basically just an ever-growing content library of all things internet marketing. And this would be, if I were to sell this by itself, I would charge $997 for access for this. $997 one time for access for this, because it's really, really powerful. So in the package so far, we have the bi-weekly roundtable Q&A / coaching webinars, which normally my coaching is $697. and Unlimited Marketers Guild live training replays, which I would be charging $997 for. So that brings the total value to $1,694 of value just in this package. But that's not all, because I wanted to super over deliver for you guys, because I really appreciate that you went through the entire course up to this point. So I'm going to give you entry into my product launch workshop. This is 100% unlocked access to my PLR product library, so you can add products or build a business even if you don't have anything to sell. And that's basically, PLR means private label rights, where you can take the products that I have on the site and sell them as your own. Very powerful tool. You'll also have access to all my sales funnels I'm currently using for my business. This would normally be easily $2,000 if I were to sell this outside of this package. I don't give this away. This is my actual library of private label stuff that I use for myself, plus my sales funnels that I actually currently use. That's $2,000 if I were to sell this outside of it. And here's another testimonial for you guys. This is from England Hall. He says, "Thanks again, Taylor. The knowledge you give is definitely gold. I'm super pumped to implement these strategies." And just like my other friend, Yannick, who went in and actually landed a $1,500 per month retainer with a client, plus equity in another business, he implemented the strategies that I gave him. And that's why people have been giving me these testimonials. And I really appreciate them for going out and taking action on that stuff. So the package so far, if you remember, we have the bi-weekly roundtable Q&A coaching webinars. That's normally $697 because of my coaching fee. We also have the Unlimited Marketers Guild live training replays. That would be $1,000 because that's just takes a lot of money to even host those things. Plus, it's just pure gold and it's growing, ever-growing content. And then we just added the entry into my product launch workshop, which is every single PLR course that I own and all of the funnels that I use to market them, which would easily be $2,000 if I was going to sell that outside of this package. So that brings the total value to $3,691. But that's not all. We have one more thing that I think you're really going to enjoy, and that is the Marketers Guild Mega Class. And this is basically every single thing that you need to know about creating an effective mega funnel, just like we were talking about earlier in this training. This is also how to optimize each part of your marketing for the best results. It's all stuff that experts might honestly kill me for giving out, but it's all pre-recorded stuff that you have 24/7, 365-day access to. I would be selling this for $3,000 easily, especially because it literally breaks down every single thing that you need to do for all of the aspects of your mega funnel. And if you implement these things, I don't know you from a can of paint, but if you implement these things and truly try, I don't see how this couldn't work for you. So here's the package. The total package altogether is bi-weekly roundtable Q&A/coaching webinars. Normally that's $700 for my coaching fee. Unlimited Marketers Guild live training replays, that would be $997. The entry into the product launch workshop, which would be $2,000. And then the Marketers Guild Mega Class, which I would sell normally for $2,997. That basically brings the total value to $6,688. Now, let me ask you something. What if all this did for you is give you the results that you want, but cut the actual learning curve and time spent down to a fraction to what it normally would be? Like for me, it took me 3 years to find this stuff. What if it cut down on that? What if all this was the thing that finally catapulted you to the place that you wanted to be in life? Let me show you this testimonial from my friend Yannick. Finally, we're going to hear from the guy who used my strategies and actually got the results that he wanted, actually landed a retainer client for $1,500 a month, plus equity in another business. So let's hear what he has to say. My friend from Montreal, Canada, Yannick.
Hey guys, my name is Yannick and I'm from Montreal, Canada, and today I'd like to speak about how Taylor helped me get a high-end client. So first of all, I had a potential meeting with a client, a supplement store, and me and Tyler we spoke on the phone a week prior. He showed me all the basics since I'm new to this game, Facebook advertising and marketing. So he showed me the basics and some strategies to use, at the meeting to close a client. So first, I close that client. He wants to be partner with me, And after that, a week after, I used his strategy again with a cosmetic surgeon, and he hired me for like 3 months and trial, 3 months of for $1,500 a month. And he told me that if I keep bringing him client after that, he wouldn't mind spending $50,000 a month on my services. So I know on the internet right now there's a lot of scams, bullshit, people who claim to be gurus, but this guy, that's not what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. He's been, I don't know, he's been in the industry for so long that he knows everything. He's really helpful, and because of him, I close a big client. So, this guy is the deal. I recommend him to everyone out there who's trying to do marketing on Facebook, Instagram, or email marketing whatsoever, because of him, I don't know anything about this, and I'm still, closing clients right now. So if you want to make money, learn how to do this shit, how to be good at it. You need a mentor. You need somebody who's going to teach you everything, who's been there before, who did some mistakes, and that's what this guy did. He has this experience on the field, and it's not bullshit, because of him I closed the clients. So to finish this thing, I really recommend it to everyone. This guy's really nice. He's down to earth. He's not gonna be trying to sell you shit that you don't need. He's just gonna give you what you actually need to close those clients, and after that, you'll be the best.
Alright, so you heard from Yannick. You know that this stuff really works. So let me ask you, if it got you what it got him, would it be worth $6,688? Would it be worth that? I'd say landing a retainer client would give you the value of $6,688, but I'm not going to charge you that today because I know not very many people where you're at right now have that kind of money. So I was thinking of doing it for about $3,000 less. I was going to give some type of discount and make it for about $3,000 less, but then I realized $3,688 is just an ugly number. I didn't like that at all, and plus that's still a lot of money. So what I did is I decided to slash that as well, and I was set. Going into making this, I was set on selling it for $997. Flat fee, flat up, one-time offer. And I realized that the value for me, doing these Q&As and the coaching webinars every single week, I would like to have some type of different pricing structure. Plus, $997 for the straight beginner, the person who really needs these things, that's really, really sweating it out right now in their life, usually can't afford $997. So I did the crazy. I did the extreme. And I literally made this. I slashed it from $997 and I made it $47 per month. Cancel anytime that you want. All of the things that are above, all of the stuff, the Marketers Guild Mega Class, the entry into the Product Launch Workshop, which alone is a crazy amount of value, the Unlimited Marketers Guild live training replays, and sitting down with me on a webinar at my roundtable Q&A and coaching sessions just for $47 per month. Imagine if it got you what Yannick did for $47 per month. That's worth it in my eyes. So what I want you to do is click Get Instant Access, go through the payment processing page, get into the course, and start pounding away at this information. This stuff is going to change your life. If you're like me and you use the information and you really, really try and put your heart into it, I don't see how this couldn't work out for somebody. And I truly think that. I truly, truly believe that. So go ahead, click Get Instant Access today. I'll see you on the next roundtable Q&A/coaching webinar, and I hope to see you inside of the Marketers Guild Mega Course and all of that other cool stuff. Go ahead and click that. I'll see you inside, and I'm so happy that you're making this step to actually get the life that you want to. This was Taylor the Marketer, and I'll see you guys inside.